Hey, what's up guys? Jamie here. Thanks for joining me in today's video. I'm going to be going through a couple of things that were covered in the Super Affiliate Accelerator coaching call that we had. We do that every single Wednesday, and we've been doing that for around about 15 months at the time of recording. It's a lot of fun. We have really good banter, and we cover a lot of really cool topics like mindset, conversion strategy, all sorts of different things to do with ads and things people are stuck with and sales and different techniques and stuff like that. But anyway, something that popped up today I thought was really fascinating. I really just wanted to put this out there and hopefully help you guys give a slightly better understanding as to some of the things that you need to be doing in order to propel your business forward, both in affiliate marketing and online business in general. Now, before I get into that, welcome to the channel. By the way, if this is the first time here, my name is Jamie. I'm a full-time affiliate marketer. I'm a digital ad strategist, and I'm a coach for a program with over 560 students at the time of recording. If you'd like to learn what we're up to in there, see some of the amazing results that we've had. Some of our students have gone on to crush it, make up to $57,000 in a single month. It's kind of cool, but there's a lot of students that are making 5, 10, 15, 20K per month, all that sort of stuff. There is a case study below this video. You're welcome to check that out. Really just looks to dispel some of the myths that are out there as far as affiliate marketing goes. Goes through the process that I went through to blow up my business to be on 10K per month. And also has an option to book in a time with me if you'd like to learn more about what I'm up to, how I can help you propel yourself forward this year and beyond. Anyway, with all that being said, what I wanted to discuss today is, like I say, some of the aspects that you need to be focusing on in order to propel your business forward, and just a couple of things just to bear in mind. So if you look at the overarching, I guess, framework of what gets done online, that's the official term, by the way, and that's the official hand movement that you have to do when you're talking about this stuff. Basically, if you look at anything that happens online, it comes down to 3 components. You need an offer, something that solves problems for people, something that ideally you believe in. I say ideally because I'm not going to put my own code of ethics into what you do as far as marketing goes. I think I'm going to leave that up to the crowd. It's up to you what you feel comfortable promoting. Me personally, I want to get behind something, and I know in my own experience, when I do get behind something, when I've been through the program or the software, whatever it is, I'm going to sell it with a lot more congruence with who I am. And that's the really important thing to bear in mind there. So you need an offer. You need something that's going to solve problems for people. Number 2 is you need a method of conversion. You need a way to basically take someone who's a stranger, get them through the funnel, teach them how to do some stuff, give them some value, give them some goodwill, who to thunk it. And then you need to actually sell them some stuff, and there needs to be a conversion process in place. Having said that, what most people tend to get stuck in, and what they tend to start with in affiliate marketing, something that I did, a lot of my students got stuck with, and one of the huge mistakes that I see in this industry, because I've experienced it myself, is that they go for the one-to-many approach first. That is, that they concentrate on putting their message and their sales pitch and all that sort of stuff to many people at once through things like complex funnels, through trying to set up webinars, through developing email lists, through running ads, all that sort of stuff. Now, the reason why I think that view and that way of doing things isn't necessarily the right way in order to kickstart your online marketing is that what it does is that you're focusing on the complex things first. Now, logically speaking, of course, you're going to build out your funnels, you're going to build out your autoresponder sequences, you're going to learn copywriting, you're going to learn all these things and communication and how to sell and all that sort of stuff. But what I suggest to people is really just learning the basics of sales, of marketing, of offer creation, things that are never going to go out of style. A lot of people, because they get drawn to some of the information that's out there, they think, cool, if I get this done for you funnel and I just plug it into my thing and then I throw traffic at it, then it's going to make me money. And sometimes that can work. I'm sure there is instances out there where it does work, but in my experience, it's a short-term game plan, even if it does work, because what happens when that funnel stops working? Are you going to know how to fix it up? Are you going to know how to develop your own copywriting to actually create that again? Probably not. Are you going to know how to get better open rates, how to get better click-through rates, how to develop a relationship with your readers in your email? Probably not. So what I suggest is the opposite approach, and that is that you start with the basic stuff first. You start with how to craft an offer. Little case in point, I sold a course just this week off nothing but my social media profile in my group. I made an offer post and I sold it. I also sold a coaching offer from nothing but a post. There's no complexity behind that at all. I just put up a post, I messaged someone, and I sold them. Nice and easy. I'm not saying that that's the best approach, but what it does is it teaches you that you can take nothing but your social media profile, you can build an audience, you can give goodwill and good equity into your audience, and you can sell to that audience. You can sell them stuff that is genuinely going to help them out. Now, logically speaking, what tends to happen at this certain point is that you want to start adding those automations in. And so once the attraction marketing starts kicking into gear and you're getting results for yourself and for your students, it's logical that you'd start adding a funnel in place. You would start adding email in place. You'd start adding those other aspects of your business in place and start really looking to ramp things up. But at the very least, at least you know how to sell. At least you know how to craft offers. At least you know how to market yourself. And that, in my mind, is really, really important. I think that's one of the big mistakes that I see. Last but not least, you need an audience. Now, there's so many ways to build an audience. Here we are on the old YouTubes. You can build one right here. You can jump onto Facebook. I've got a Facebook group. You're welcome to check that out below. Also got my Facebook profile, and of course things like Facebook stories and Facebook pages and whatnot. There's all sorts of stuff out there. Instagram, there is Pinterest, there's Twitter, there's, you name it. There's a multitude of ways to build an audience, but you do need to build that audience in order to develop your business. Now, the reason why I wanted to put this video together, why I really wanted to give you guys a focal point, is one of the questions that was raised in today's coaching through the Super Affiliate Accelerator. Like I say, check out the free case study below if you want to learn more about what we're up to and how I can help you out with that. One of the key things that came about was someone was struggling with content creation. And the way that I wanted to put this out there, and now that you know those three components that you need, there is one more as well, which is the mindset, strangely enough. And that's something that we cover in SAI, Training the Super Affiliate Intensive, where we go over the market blueprint that Jacob's developed. So anyway, enough about that. But what I wanted to talk about is also the fact that if you look at, if you're on Facebook, if you're looking at Messenger, and that's the way, and you're doing the organic marketing, that's the way that you're doing the sales process. Think of that as the sales component of your business. Now, this is going to apply if you're running funnels or anything like that. It really doesn't matter. That is your sales component. That's your sales aspect of your business. But here's the thing, the marketing is in your content. And so the more marketing you can put out there, the more goodwill you can put out to your community, whether it's via YouTube, whether it's via Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest, or whatever your chosen platforms are, that's up to you. But you need to be doing that. If you're not putting out your content and you've got this thing in your head and it's getting stuck and it's like, oh, it needs to be perfect, and I don't know what to write, I don't know how do I do all this stuff, then you're not actually marketing to your audience. One of the quotes that I absolutely love, I've said this many times on this channel, it's from someone I look up to. His name's Sam Ovens, fellow Kiwi. Anyway, he basically has a saying, and it was, the reason why you love your parents is because they've served you more impressions than any other human. And if, I know it's a kind of a bleak way of looking at it, but if you look at when you're putting out content, and even if it's not specifically related to getting someone to buy in that instance, sometimes having that visual representation of just another touch point of you as a brand, super powerful stuff for your audience, right? They see you, you're there consistently, you're showing up, you're offering value, you're offering lifestyle, you're offering things that show your credibility, you're showing that you know what you're talking about, that you do get results for your students, and that you have had success online, all that sort of stuff. And when you're doing that, and you are putting that content out there, the more of it, the better, in my opinion. Now, I don't want to suggest that you go and overwhelm your audience with, putting out 100 Facebook profile posts per day necessarily, but you do need to be consistent with it. And so for anyone out there watching this at this point, and you're thinking, oh yeah, but I kind of get stuck on what to write, what to put out, how to do all that sort of stuff. Look at all the struggles that you're having with your affiliate marketing business. Look at all the mindset shifts that you've had in order to get exactly where you are right now in terms of your affiliate marketing. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, and start writing those down. You can start having a look at some of the big players in your industry. What are they putting out? Is there anything that you can learn from them? I'm not saying plagiarize. Don't think I'm saying that for a moment. What you can do is you can model what they're doing. You can go, okay, cool. Well, that's, hey, I heard this thing from XYZ figure the other day, and they're obviously doing pretty well in the industry. So I thought you guys might get some benefit from it. Bang, got some more content. You can look at the struggles that you've faced, the mindset shifts that you've had. You can have a look at the things that you've learned, the things that you're learning, and documenting that as you go through. But my massive chunk of advice is don't overthink this process. It sucks to start with. Everyone does. It sucks, but you got to push through that. You got to keep getting better at it. And the only way you can do that, especially when it comes to content creation, is you just keep going. You just keep putting that stuff out there, and it improves over time. Some of you guys have been on this channel for a little while, and if you go back to some of my older stuff, It's interesting. It's interesting, and of course, it has changed a little bit now, especially the way that I communicate. I guess it's probably changed quite dramatically, actually. I would imagine, and guess why? It's because I've been doing this for so long. I know how to communicate in a different level now. I know how to get in front of people. I know how to push my messages out there a little bit more congruently than perhaps I did historically. So anyway, that's the message for today. Put that content out there. Make sure that you are serving impressions to your audience, because if you're not doing that, you're not putting goodwill in them, then they're not going to buy from you, because they're not going to have the trust factor with you as a marketer, and they're not going to know that you can actually help them out with stuff. So you got to be proud about that stuff as well. So anyway, with all that being said, my name's Jamie. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Feel free to check out that free case study if you'd like to learn more about what I'm up to and how I can help you absolutely obliterate your goals this year and beyond. My name's Jamie. Appreciate you guys tuning in. See you in the next one. Cheers.